Mr. Hawke, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, it's a pleasure.
I wonder if we could talk about the immigration debate that has grown up around the Chinese students, for whom you've made a special case argument when you spoke the other day.
Just excuse me for a moment, will you? Barry, bit of a long question, son. You might have to go and shift the car.
When you spoke about your wish that the immigration policy could be sufficiently flexible to accommodate some provision for offering sanctuary much greater...
Is this coming out as a novel, is it, this question, at some point?
I'm sorry?
Is it coming out in book form, this question? I'd be very interested to read it.
Can I finish?
I'd be delighted if you'd finish. You haven't even finished a sentence yet. Is this a statement of claim or something? Is this a question?
All right, all right.
Please get on with it.
Where was I?
You were saying sanctuary much.
Sanctuary much for what?
I don't know, sanctuary much for something.
Probably for coming in.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Why is there a separate policy for the Chinese students?
Well, because they're political refugees, obviously.
As distinct from the Cambodians?
Yes, who are, of course, economic refugees.
Are there a lot of economic refugees?
In a country where 25% of the population's been killed by the government?
Yes.
Yes, there do tend to be rather a lot of economic refugees under those circumstances.
Well, people are getting very confused by this policy.
I don't think people are at all confused by it. I think people are very clear about it.
I'm sorry, they are.
No, they're not. I cleared that up this week. I made a perfectly clear statement of it this week.
You said it was balderdash.
I said it was bloody balderdash.
What's the difference?
Well, bloody's much more manly.
But the Chinese students...
Much more manly. Bloody.
But Mr.
I
Hawke...
said bloody. I put bloody in.
But Mr. Hawke, the Chinese students don't even understand your policy.
Well, of course they don't. They're here to learn English. You wouldn't expect them to understand it, would you?
Well, does the policy address the distinction between the Chinese students and any other refugees so distressed they're prepared to risk their own lives to get out of their country?
Of course it does. Yes, absolutely.
And the idea that the Chinese students can stay here and then there's an announcement about the 10-year sunset clause?
Yes, of course. It's all in the policy.
Well, what does the policy say?
What does the policy say?
Yeah. Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense?
No.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense?
Well, it doesn't make sense. Mr. Hawke, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you very much. I hope you're clear on that now. I should think so. By about 6 goals with any luck, should be a good game.